So 8.1 talks about rates. Rates are conversions. As soon as you hear about a rate, you're going to be talking about a conversion. A rate has two units. So for example, I've got $1.49 per pound. That's dollars per pound, 2 units. That's what a rate has in it. So that's what we're looking for. I have 2.2 pounds per kilogram, another rate. This one gives me 12 kilograms and it's $43, but I could still write it as $43 per 12 kilograms, and that's still going to be a rate. So what I'm looking for here is the units. I'm going to watch the units and see how they work out. And I'm going to use them to make my plans for what I'm going to do mathematically. Now this question says that there's a 12 kilogram turkey from the local butcher for 43 bucks. Man, food is just so expensive. So I got a 12 kilogram turkey, it cost me $43 for the whole thing. And then there's a supermarket ad that says that they're selling turkeys for $1.49 a pound. First warning flag is pounds, kilograms. That's not gonna help. So we're gonna have to do a conversion between pounds and kilograms at some point here. Now, probably because this number is by itself, so it's simpler, it would be easier to make this number into pounds and then compare it to this one. So that's where we're going, okay, that's a starting point, I'm gonna start there. So I'm gonna take my 12 kilograms and I'm gonna multiply it by a conversion. Kilograms is what I'm getting rid of, so I'm putting the kilograms on the bottom. Because remember, when we're doing conversions, if we have a unit on the top and the bottom, it cancels out because anything over itself is just 1, so it becomes less important. So I've got my kilograms on top here. I don't want them because what I want, my answer is pounds. And so I put them on the bottom, they're going to cancel out. I want pounds, so I put the pounds on the top. And now the numbers go with the units that they're stuck to. So this is 2.2 pounds, so the 2.2 goes on top. Per kilogram, that's per 1 kilogram. So I've got 12 times 2.2 divided by 1. No one cares about the divided by 1, it doesn't change anything. So I'm going to go into my calculator, and it doesn't really matter what kind of calculator you use. You don't need to use one of these fancy ones, but I'm just going 12 times 2.2, and I get 26.4. 12 times 2 is 24, so it makes sense that 2.2 is just a little bit bigger at 26.4. It's always a good idea to think about your numbers and decide whether they're reasonable, because maybe you made a mistake when you punched it in and you made 1.2, whatever. You just want to look at your answer and go, does that seem reasonable? Estimate, decide. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 2.2 should be a little more. 26.4 is a little more than 24. On the right track, we can keep going. Now, I know that this 26.4 pound turkey, because this is what this is equal to, is $43. And I've got dollars over pounds here. So I'm going to put the dollars over the pounds. I'm going to say $43 over 26.4 pounds. Now, any fraction or anytime you stack numbers up like that, this is a division statement. You can also look at it like if I made it an equivalent fraction over 1 pound, what would I have to do? Well, you could cross multiply and divide. In this case, if this is 1, you're just going to, it's the same as just dividing these numbers. So I'm going to take my calculator and I'm going to go 43 divided by 26.4, and I get $1.63 when I round up to the nearest penny. So $1.63 per pound. So I've gone through, I've let my units guide me. I've changed the kilograms to pounds so that they're in the same units and I can compare them. And then I've put my dollars over my pounds because it's dollars per pound that I want to compare it to. I've reduced the numbers by going 43 divided by 26.4, and I've gotten $1.63 per pound. Now, how does that compare with $1.49 per pound? Well, obviously, the supermarket one's cheaper. Now, whether or not they used additives when they grew the turkeys, or whether this one was treated better or is cleaner, there's all kinds of other things that you could use to decide which one you're going to buy. But if you were just going which one's cheaper, the supermarket one is cheaper. $1.49 a pound instead of $1.63 a pound.